right, and everybody, hoo-wee. Let's just say I decided to go round 2. So this is what they call the Instagram or the King of Pho Bowl. This is insane. So
flashback.
Everybody, so here we are with the craziest, yes, like literally craziest bowls of pho. I don't think this really, like the camera doesn't do this justice. I mean,
it's very big.
It's very, very big, guys. So, and I may or may not be doing a second challenge here. I will neither confirm nor deny, but that may be happening.
Only yourself, not me.
Only myself. Only one of us is crazy enough to try.
12 seconds later.
Yang is still doing amazing. He's crushing it here, making his way.
Do you like pho? A Vietnamese noodle soup? What about lobster? What about beef? What about seafood? What about abalone? Do you even know what an abalone is? What about crab claws, shrimp, meatballs, all of the above? Well, that is what we're diving into today. For today's challenge, we are in Bangkok, Thailand, in a place called Pho Hono, which is a very luxury gourmet pho, which is a Vietnamese noodle soup shop, where they have this crazy, they call it King of Pho challenge. So this is also known, they kind of nickname it like the Instagram bowl of pho. So what it has is a whole Canadian lobster. Yeah, believe it or not, Canadian lobster in Thailand. It has abalone, which is a type of seafood. It has shrimp. It has meatballs. It has a braised beef short rib. Yes, I think a 2-bone beef short rib, a massive, massive thing. It has a big bone of bone marrow, which you drink, all in this massive bowl of broth with noodles, spring onions, all of these seasonings, all the things, all of the above. So for the challenge, you do have 30 minutes in order to get the 2,700 baht meal for free. That is, if I had to go off the top of my head, probably like maybe 80-ish American dollars, something along those lines, maybe 80, 90, 100, we'll say 80, I don't know. You can correct me in the comments down below. It's totally fine. Somewhere between 70 and probably 90 American dollars. I'm just guessing. So I may have just done this after doing another challenge. Well, but we'll get into that there momentarily. I'm here with my good friend, Mr. Yang, 10K Cal Muscle. I'm a Bangkok local. We've done some videos before. So with that, let's ultimately tune in, see if we can complete this crazy challenge. The bowl itself, I'm told, weighs about 5 kilograms, which is pretty dang impressive. That is about 11 pounds. And from my understanding, the broth is not necessary. But at that, let's have fun, eat some food. We'll see if we can complete this giant bowl of Vietnamese noodle soup, or pho, in 30 minutes. So with that, let's go eat. When life isn't always sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, you have Morgan & Morgan. Having a good lawyer can help ensure peace of mind and, more importantly, results. Big results. We're talking like millions. Morgan & Morgan won't settle for lowball offers if you become their client. So if you're hurt, you know you're getting the most compensation possible. And imagine avoiding all the time-consuming hassle of paperwork, complex scheduling, and unreasonable costs. Again, Morgan & Morgan could be the answer. They're America's biggest injury law firm for a reason, with over 1,000 attorneys operating in all 50 states. And it only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case. You can submit a claim and communicate with their legal team with your phone. Fighting big companies can take a big law firm. So don't overthink it. Take action to protect your rights. In fact, you only pay if you win. There are no upfront costs or sign-up fees, and there are over 4,000 support staff available at any hour to address your concerns or questions. Hiring Morgan & Morgan could be a no-brainer. They've recovered over $20 billion for their clients, and their legal team is the right people for your specific needs. So get the results and compensation you deserve. You can click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on screen and contact Morgan & Morgan today for all your injury law needs. And if you're awarded the millions, don't forget the guy who sent you.
So in here we have lobster, another whole beef short rib, more short ribs, meatballs, tomatoes, onions, scallions. There is little crab claws, there's shrimp, there's abalone. I've actually never had an abalone before. This is my first time. Plus another crazy bone marrow. There's so much fat here, guys. It's too much. I haven't done a challenge in 2 weeks, and this is a rough way to get back into them. So anyway, guys, same deals for this one. This one's only about 2,700 baht only, I say. But 30 minutes again. So Yang, keep that up, man. You're doing well. I think Yang got, I don't know, maybe a good 5-6 minutes left. So he's still doing good. So keep it up. And that, guys, well, I'm going to get started here just momentarily. All right, everybody, so in case you missed the first video, me and Yang might have done, like, literally just did challenges, and he might be finishing up his, so definitely check out that video. In the meantime, though, I'm going to get started on this one here. Pretty much, that's about, I think, all the details. So, lobsters and all this stuff, so I'm going to try to get into this the best we can. I think, hopefully, do you guys have is there a pick to pull this out?
มีไอ้
Pick?
มีซ่อมจิ้มปะ
A fork?
ตัวอันเล็กๆอ่ะ
Okay, we got a fork, so let's see if we got it. But anyway, how about we get rocking, guys? Said count of maybe like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's eat some lobster. Oh wow! All right, lobster is good. These are cold water lobsters, which you don't get around in Thailand. They come from
เอาความว่า
far away. The lobsters.
Canadian lobster
They're Canadian.
yes
Canadian lobsters.
your hometown
I was going to say, it's funny, I'm eating Canadian lobsters in Thailand. But, whoop, Canada is known for its lobsters for a reason. Very good. Ooh-wee. I'm going to get covered in seafood by the looks of it. Here we got the shale here. Oh, wow, cooked perfectly.
โคตรใหญ่อะ
Yummy.
yummy
Hey everyone, welcome to this video and welcome to what is undoubtedly another crazy food challenge, guys, featuring a very large bowl of pho with seafood and beef and bone marrow.
For those who aren't familiar, there's really nothing in a lobster like this. Pretty much it's just the tail, claws. Sometimes you get a little bit of the knuckle.
มันเขียวไม่ขาด
We'll see if I can get anything out of that. But that's about that.
มันแห้งแล้วเหรอ
And as good as they are, that's the unfortunate thing with lobster. A lot of it's shell. There's also squid in here. Here we got some tripe,
แข็งมากเลย
fish balls. Yummy fish ball. Crab claw. That just came right out. Woo! Man, this is a crazy dish. And this is meant to be shared with like 4 people. So,
เป็นคนที่กินอะไรก็อร่อย
So here we have the King of Pho Bowl Challenge, a dish meant to feed like literally a whole family, and it absolutely would. This thing was huge.
got
when
some shrimp.
when you eat make other people who see you like what to eat
Yeah.
your face is very happy
Oh yeah. I like to. I have a lot of expressions. Very. It comes through when I enjoy food. Here we go, guys. Shrimp.
In addition to all the items on top and visible, obviously like the lobster, the huge beef ribs, then the bone marrow, there were so many noodles in this. There was so much different like kinds of seafood, crab, shrimp, everything.
Here's the abalone, guys. First time I ever had it. Oh, it's a little bitter. It's kind of like mixed between a mussel and a snail. Not bad. Different. I think I like lobster a little better, but just not used to the flavor of it. Get these shrimps down.
Which basically is like we went along and just kept eating. We just kept finding more and more and more.
And we have octopus.
So I just finished up trying a other challenge. I won't say whether I technically defeated it or not, but you can definitely watch that video. It'll be linked down below. With my good friend Young, who was trying to finish his. He was doing really, really well. He was trying to get a finish regardless of time.
Another abalone. Woo!
To which that bowl in front of him literally weighed 5 kilograms of pure solids before.
This is crazy. So big.
so big
Big muscles.
oh, big muscle
And this king pho bowl weighed approximately about the same when it comes to solids. It was roughly about 5 kilograms of solids. Again, there was more noodles in this one compared to the beef version, but nonetheless, definitely a lot of food.
They do have a very great broth here, though. I really like the soup. Here we got a whole bunch of beef, guys. More beef. That's not the short rib. Oh my gosh, there's a pile of that.
So this restaurant uses an incredibly rich broth. You'll hear me mention definitely a few times that the food is very rich, it's quite fatty, or as we say in Thai, man ma, which means very fatty, man being fatty, mak being a lot, or, you know, essentially that's my best interpretation of the Thai language.
Get some more soup for yourself?
More soup, yeah. Change the bowl.
Change the bowl. Probably a good idea. Ooh,
Vanilla.
nice hot soup. Soften that beef up.
At least I'm trying. They use a copious amount of beef ribeye. Yes, so a very nice, high quality, tender and fatty piece of beef, which is known for its robust flavor and of course its amazing fat content to make all that broth. So that broth is like bone marrow and ribeye broth. So you know it is intense, that's for sure.
It's huge though. Lots of noodles. Much better.
ซุปอร่อยมาก
Man, this thing's killer. Guys, and this kilogram, oh my gosh, look at that bone just fell out. Whew.
เอาอันนี้เลย
Another kilogram rack of short ribs. And I forgot if I mentioned that, but the broth is not required. Oh man, guys, this is giant. Yeah. Ma. Holy crap. Look at all that.
so
Woo.
today you eat 5
Yeah, 5.
5
So they said that this silver skin is actually not required. Ooh, live and learn.
In addition to the broth, they also had a lovely amount of seasonings and spices, herbs, vegetables, additions, like the spring onions and everything in there, just bringing this such a fresh kind of robust flavor, which went so well with the seafood. And then the richness of the beef was actually quite nice to counteract it.
Tell you one thing, guys, that is some rich fatty beef, but tender. Oh, it just pulls apart. Ooh. Sorry, did I splash you there, my friend?
Okay.
I apologize.
Now for myself, having, you know, maybe at least attempted to eat a very fatty bowl of beef pho right before this, and just the sheer amount, of course, it's a little more intense in the fatty kind of aspect compared to if you just had a lovely solo dish of this king pho, which you're sharing with, you know, your whole family, 3, 4, 5 people, etc., etc. And yes, that is literally a bone filled with bone marrow, literally with a straw sticking out of it. So let's just say you have full experiences of the senses in all different means through and through this dish.
And this beef is intense. That's what Young's eating now.
But with only 30 minutes in order to get the 2,700 baht meal for free. Let's see if we can ultimately tune on in, complete the challenge. We did not finish the broth, and we did not have to eat the silver skin on the beef short rib, but definitely all the other solids. So let's tune on in, see what happens, and let me know. Have you ever had seafood in pho? It's definitely unique. Let me know.
Maybe add some limes in. A little bit of acidity. How you doing, my friend? Doing good?
That's tired.
Tired jaw? I feel like that happened before. Alright guys, we got something here. Probably tripe or some kind of stomach? What's that? Do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's some kind of opal. Some kind of stomach. Good though. Holy jumpers, guys. I feel like it's never ending. But I love all the onions and the flavors in here. Oh my gosh. Gaima. It's a lot. Whew.
ใช่is a lot
Yeah. A lot. Oh boy. And lots of noodles. Lots of richness. You're doing good.
I try my best.
That's all that matters. Ooh-wee.
You can eat a lot.
I eat a little bit.
Not a little bit.
Doing good, brother. Doing good. Ooh. Ooh, even myself, guys, is a lot of food. A lot of food. Big old bowl. Oh my gosh. All right, I think I gotta go back to hands, finish off this short rib. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, mom.
a lot of food, very big. So I can burp. Whew. Get some room. Oh. Ooh, silver skin. Ooh. All right, guys. Almost done the beef. Ooh, about 13 and a half minutes in. How you doing, brother?
Good.
Good. Ooh. I'm in a bit of a food coma.
Good coma.
A lot of food.
And when we eat like too much fat, you get like dizzy.
Well, I'm probably already there. Whew. We're about to drink pure fat, guys. This is bone marrow. Yeah, it is just oil. Good for your arteries. Don't do what I do, everybody. But I will say this is pretty delicious. It's a great bite, but a great mouthful. But don't try to eat one of these by yourself. Just sip this. It's both delicious and a crazy mouthfeel, and at the same time, right now it's a lot. Mama. All right. Like I said, I will not confirm or deny. I just did a challenge, but let's just say I'm full. A little something to freshen up.
It's good.
All right. Beef. That'll be better. All right. Is all pho this crazy in Thailand, or just this one?
I don't know.
Is all pho as crazy as this one, or just this one?
Just this one. It's hardly to find for in Bangkok.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Not that much.
I gotta say, guys, this is definitely the craziest pho I've ever had. Oh man. Trying to get all the solids out. I don't have a strainer, but try to use that spoon, but I'll see if I can get more with the fork. And pretty much that's about that. Yep. I love how many onions and green onions are in here. So fresh. All right, everybody, there's pretty much nothing left here.
I think you're done already.
I think I'm done. I'm trying. We have like 3 more seconds of trying to skim. All right, that's about all I get out of it.
Joe, 2 more for you.
No cob. My cob. My cob.
My cup. 2 more for you.
All right. Is that done, my friend?
Yep.
Nod of approval I will take.
Good job.
Thank you. Oh, man. 20 minutes, everybody.
Wow. 20 minutes
Thank you.
for the second one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cup on cup. Yusip.
20 นาที
Yusip.
20
20.
fast.
At that, though, everybody, oh my gosh, that is a lot of food. I have had so much fat today. I don't even want to know. But it was delicious. Excuse me. Maybe nutritious. By some stretch of the imagination. Woo. But that, guys, pho hono. Very, very, very good.
I'm done too, I think.
What'd you say?
I'm done too.
Young's done. Young's giving up. I don't
It's
blame
too
you, man.
much.
It's a lot. It's a lot of food. But huge thanks to all the staff. They've been super friendly. The food's great, guys. They have amazing pho dishes here. The king of the pho and the short rib pho are both amazing. We're in North Bangkok. How do you describe? What's the name of the area called?
รามอินทรา
Lamida.
รามอินทรา
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to Dion, but would recommend, guys. This place is super cool. Apparently, it's hard to find pho in Bangkok, but you find it here, and the craziest pho's ever. So that's about it, guys. For that, I do get the meals free today. We'll take care of Yang, and then I want, of course, the next time. Happy, hungry, happy eating. Until next time, don't do what I do, and have a lovely day.
How is it?
It's good.
But too
Big.
much fatty, right?
So fatty. Very good, though.
How about the taste in here and USA?
Yeah. So I think
ง่ายอยู่ใช่ปะ
I think in the USA, there's.
And my camera shut off, but I will actually answer this question because it was a very good question from Yang. So, long story short, all the pho that I've had across North America, USA, Canada, I don't know if I've had in any other countries. I find it is very, very mild tasting, at least when compared to this. It is definitely not fatty. The broths are not fatty comparable to this. There is less flavor, and in a lot of them, there's this really, really, really strong, distinct kind of spice or flavor. It's kind of similar to anise, but it's not, which I find very, very sometimes overpowering. I've had it in probably at least 80% of the pho's that I've had, and it's not my preferred flavor. That being said, I'm not 100% sure what it is, but this pho was definitely, in my opinion, the best tasting pho that I've ever had. Of course, I personally would probably get one without, 4 racks of beef ribs, but if you want a delicious, just crazy, flavorful, filled tasting pho hono definitely was very enjoyable, and I would say it was my favorite tasting bowls of pho that I've had.
If you like food, travel, fitness, life, and everything in between, well, my name is Joel Hansen. The Joel Hansen main channel here offers food challenges, offers buffets, offers some of the craziest, most gastrointestinal endeavors of the world. But if you want to watch these same challenges and eating events in a more raw fashion, where you hear more chewing noises, you get to hear the full conversations between me and the staff, you get to know what really goes on, that's the Joel Hansen Raw channel. You can also click to subscribe to that. And now we have our third channel, that is the More Joel Hansen channel. This is going to feature travel and food and life and fitness. So if you want to go see the world wonders like Chichen Itza in Mexico, see Thai street food markets and everything in between, subscribe to that as well. So 3 channels to fit your bill, all full of food, all full of fun. So with that, guys, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you, well, in a moment. Just click one of these videos and let's get rocking.